Hey guys, if you want to see how I got this eye look using the new Smashbox Cover Shot Eye Palette in Ablaze, as well as using some of the new products I got from my last haul, just keep watching. Before we get started, of course I need to ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure that you hit the little notification bell next to it. That way you will get a little notification from YouTube letting you know when I upload new videos. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas that you want me to do videos on, feel free to leave those down below as well. And if you feel like it, give this video a thumbs up too. So let's get into this. I decided what I'm going to do is go and do a little tutorial using some of the products that I did on my little mini haul here. So I have gone ahead and moisturized and primed my face. Normally I would start out with my color corrector already on, but since I picked up the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover palette, I'm going to go ahead and use this. Now this does come with a little sponge, and I will let you know I did try this out kind of on the fence. I've only tried it one time. I didn't care for the sponge whatsoever. I did go back and use a little brush, so I'm going to go in with this peachy shade. I'm going to give it a little try with a brush this time and see how that goes. So I'm going to just take that into where I have my dark, very dark under eye colors, and see if I get better coverage using a brush instead of that little sponge. Now I normally go in with a very orange shade, so we'll see if I get the same type of coverage using just a peachy color. Looking at it right now, I'm not doing a bad job. It's when we get in and start putting products on top of it that I get concerned about. Let me switch over to a mirror where I can see closer up. See, what I don't like is, even though I've really moisturized under my eyes, this is starting to look pretty cakey. So let me see if just going in with my finger will help blend it out. Alright, let's try the other eye. Now I almost wonder if going in with maybe a sponge or something else would be better besides their sponge. Or maybe my fingertip. Maybe warming it up with my fingertip. Let's try that. Even though I have nails. Okay, let's go in now with some of that green shade and take that onto my redness that I have like around my nose. I think that's good enough for doing some color correcting. So actually no, I'm going to do one more step. I'm going to go back in with my amazing concealer like I always do and go along that dark line that I always get under my eyes. Again, I'm going to take just a little bit on my brush, go right along here. Okay, that was brilliant, Karen. Hey, we're going to highlight my nose. There. There's no mistakes in makeup. You can fix everything. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Now for foundation today, and this will be my second time using this, this is the Dermacol Film Studio Makeup Cover. This is a very thick foundation. Comes in a tube like this. Show you how thick it is. I'm going to put this on my palette. And you need just the littlest bit of this stuff. So I'm going to use that much right there. Just that. And I did find the L'Oreal Pink Sponge. This feels just like a beauty blender to me. So I have that dampened already and it really expanded. So I'm going to go in and just pounce that in there. And you can see it doesn't even really get liquidy in there. But when I go in and go along my face, look at the coverage this gets. It's just crazy. Now I'm not going to go under my eyes with this because I'm going to go back with concealer still. I'm going to do one side of my face and just show you the difference. Oh, I really like this sponge. It does my face very quickly. Very quickly. This is very lightweight, believe it or not, for as thick as it is. It provides amazing coverage. Okay, I'm going to tap out that line there. I am going to go up on my lid with it. Okay, so here's the side that's got the foundation. Here's the side with no foundation. Actually, let me zoom you in. I think you'll see a lot better that way. Okay, again, foundation, no foundation. Now I'm going to go ahead and keep you zoomed in while I do this side of the face. But I realize my sponge has gotten a little bit dry from sitting out, so I'm going to spray it with a little bit of my Smashbox Photo Primer Water just to moisten it up a little bit more. Watch how that just goes in and covers up everything. So if you are ever looking for a full coverage foundation that doesn't get cakey, this is a great one. And I did buy this off Amazon. By the way, this is color 207, which I got lucky. It's a great shade match for me. Again, while we're close up, I'm going to put it on this eyelid so you can see what it looks like now. And there we go. Voila! Okay, let me zoom you back out again. So, where I left off, I got my bronzer put on. I went in with the Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights palette, and I used the color, I can open this up, Nightlight here on the end as my highlighter. And then I went in with the NYX Duo Chrome Blush, and this is in the color Crushed Bloom, which, hold up real close here. It's kind of hard to see, but this has a duochrome finish to it, and it's a very soft mauvey color. So this is the blush I'm wearing right now. And then I went in and did my brows using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. This is in number 1. Again, I have my brows tattooed, so I don't have to go in with a lot. I do have an appointment to go in, I think March 1st, to get them touched up finally. So hopefully I won't even have to use this anymore. But again, with the snow and stuff that we've had, that's delayed that appointment as well. So I did have a request from one of my subscribers to use some oranges in an eye look because she also has blue eyes. And I didn't pick up a new eyeshadow palette with this last haul that I did, but I did recently pick up this Smashbox palette. This is their cover shot, and this is in the Ablaze. So I think they have like 5 or 6 different palettes like this. And it's got this really cool holographic cover on it. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the screen or not, but it's really cool. So depending on how you turn it, it looks different on the front. And these are what the colors look like inside. So not a lot of oranges, but it's got this awesome one right here. There we go. That I really like, and I like that it's got the names on the back of it as well. So I'm going to start out by going in with my Luxie, what are we using today? The 207 angled brush, and I'm going to use this color right here, which is, already, make it small people, make it small. Moccasin? I'll put the name down here because I can't see right now. And I'm going to go all over the entire lid with this. Take that all the way up to the brow. And I'm going to go in with my Luxie 231 brush. And let's take, what am I going to do today? Let's go with that orangey color, which is called Torch. And I'm going to use that kind of as my transition color. So I'm going to go up a little higher with that. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my tapered brush. This is the 205, and I'm going to gently just kind of buff that out a little bit. Make sure there's no harsh edges. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that same first brush and go in with this color here, Nirvana, which is this beautiful brown color. And I'm going to go very lightly in as my crease color, but I'm going to take that up kind of high because I've got to create that hooded eye crease. And I'm very light on this, very light-handed. This is very pigmented because I tapped that off too. Wow. I'm going to go back into that orangey color. And I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. I'm going to take a Morphe MB27 pencil brush. I'm going to go into this beautiful burgundy color, which is called Throwback. I'm going to take that right on the outer edges of my eye here. Great, now my battery's low. I'm going to need to switch that out too. Why can't everything happen at the same time with your camera? Look at that. See, there went the battery. So anyway, we're going to move on. So I've applied the that other color to the outer corner of this eye. And now what I want to do is go in with that same pencil brush, and I am going to pick up this brown color that's right next to it. So this one right here. And I'm going to go in just very softly right into the crease with that. I want to define that a little bit better. So not my fake crease, my actual crease. I'm getting some fallout with this one. I'm doing this to just really give a definition between the colors. Because when I go in there to my lid, and I'm staying off of my lid with this, by the way, I'm going into the crease and above. I want to be able to have a good definition of where my lid is compared to my crease. So now I'm taking that and I'm moving inward. Okay, now for the lid itself, I'm going to go in with a flat brush. I'm going to take, this is the Zoeva 226 smudger brush, and I'm going to take this gorgeous, I don't even know what that's going to look like on. Ooh, it's a goldy shimmery shade, and this is called Dark Horse. So let's see, okay, that's going to have a lot of fallout too, so tap your brush off. I'm going to just pack that on the lid. And I'm going to work it towards the outside where, but not cover that red that I had. Okay, well, let's see what happens if I put a little bit of NYX Plus. If I wet my brush a little bit. Let's see if I get a little shimmer to that. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Do you see that now? Do you see that color coming out? Uh-huh. That's what you want to do. I'm going to give that a chance to dry before I do anything else, but I'm going to go on to the other eyelid. Okay, now that this side's dry, I'm going to go back in with this red. just take that again to the outer edge. Just ever so light. I don't know why I keep reaching for my desk when I have the palette right in my hand. Habit. Used to holding the palette. Okay, do you see all this fallout I'm getting? Okay, now let's tight line and get that done. So I'm going in with my, of course, my Sephora retractable eyeliner in black. This is the waterproof one. Let's go in and line the lower lash line. I'm going to do my tried and true dark brown. So I'm using this dark brown color on the lower lash line. Oh, that's coming out almost black. Let's switch over to this other brown. There's so much fallout from this. Okay, if you're going to use this dark brown, be prepared for it to be like almost a black. So I'm taking the lighter brown more on the inside and the darker brown towards the outer part of my eye. And then underneath it, I'm going to take the orangish color, wrong one, the orangish color, and go right underneath them both. And blend. Actually, I should be using a pencil brush for that. So let me get a clean one of those. See how that just softened it up? You can see the difference between the two. And last but not least, I'm going to go back into this first color and take that right under my brow bone, kind of clean up. It's getting in my eye. Okay, I have a coat of mascara on and I want to go ahead and do my lips. I will be using the NYX Pin Up Pout lipstick. This is one I picked up in my haul and it is in the color Almost Famous. If you watched that video, you might remember I said almost like me because I'm almost famous. I will be pairing that with the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner and the color Enchantment. So let me line my lips first. I feel like I've been doing so many different liquid lipsticks lately. It's just time for a regular old lipstick. This is what the color looks like. These are so creamy. All right, this is the finished look. What do you think? I tell you, I really like this foundation. This is my second time wearing it, and I really like it. It held up so well. I wore it, 2 days ago, and I went and got a massage. And you know, when you go and get a massage, they go in and they get your hair and they get around your face. She didn't get any of that makeup off of my face when she did the massage, so I was really impressed about that, because she really got into my forehead and my temples and everything, so none of that came off. When I went face down into the little face piece, nothing rubbed off there, so it stayed put all day. Just really impressed with that. It didn't settle into my fine lines or the wrinkles or anything, so thumbs up on that. Again, if you're looking for something that's full coverage, very lightweight, blends in like a dream, and you only need the littlest dab, this is the one for you. So I will leave a link down below again, because I got that off of Amazon. I'll list all the products that I used, and if you have any questions or comments or just ideas that you would like for me to do videos on, feel free to leave those down below as well. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell. That way you'll be notified when I do post new videos. So again, thank you so much for watching and for putting up with my battery dying and the memory card getting full and everything else. But thanks again, and until next time, bye-bye.